welcome once again to another SPL prediction show with me. We're going to look back at week 5 first of all and see where I went wrong as usual. 13 out of 16, not the worst scoreline in the world. Epsilon dropped their game against Titan, that was to be expected. Should have switched it, not going to switch it, going to stick with my original choices as per usual. Cloud9 got defeated by Eager. I said vote with your head and not your heart, and I should have voted with my heart for game 1 because Eager played amazing. And then finally Upcoming Stars versus London Conspiracy. Conspiracy played a lot better than I expected. I thought Upcoming Stars could take a game, not to be. Let's look at week 6 though and what's going to be happening this week. Well, we currently sat on 2,590 points. Not been playing a lot of Smite lately, if you noticed. I've been in the States, so not had the usual game time to get these games in and get to that 3K just yet. But let's go through the games and decide where we're going to go. Night's Watch versus Epsilon. Now, Raph is still going to be away potentially with that ban that he received. Night's Watch still on a learning curve. Still think it's going to be Epsilon all the way here. Don't see this going any other way. Night's Watch are a good team. I think Epsilon will come out on top though. If they don't, however, that would really shake things up a little bit. Maybe Epsilon will slip further down in the rankings based off that. But let's go with Epsilon here. Legion of Carrots versus Eager. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Now, what I'm going to base my voting off here is Challenger Cup from last season. These two played against each other consistently. Eager always came out on top. Always came out on top. There has been a few changes in rosters there here and there, but I still think Eagle will be the ones that come out on top of this one. They have Legion of Carrots into number. They did it through the Challenger Cup consistently. I don't see that going any other way. Potentially Legion of Carrots has taken games off Eagle though, but I don't think Eagle will let this one slip. It's an important game for them. Trig versus Team Dignitas. I'm going to side with Trig in this game this time round. Trig looking a lot stronger than they were recently at the start of the season. They're starting to find their form now and starting to put a beating down on people, which is good for them and good for us because it means that we can probably invest both points into these quite safely that Trig should win. Don't underestimate Dig though. If you think they might take a game, I can understand it, but if you want to play it the safe route, pick 2. Cognitive versus Team Solo Mid. Well, it's going to be Team Solo Mid all the way here. Cognitive have picked up a couple of games recently. I don't think they're going to be able to pick up games against TSM though, as they're going to continue marching forward. And then finally AFK versus Denial. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to go with this one either. I think it's going to be AFK obviously, but I think Denial could take a game here, if not both. They could potentially do that. So be careful around your voting on this one. This is the one to watch out for, I feel, more than anything else. Fnatic versus Conspiracy. Going to go Fnatic's way. Conspiracy looking very strong still, but you can't take away the big dogs of Fnatic. You can't go against Fnatic in any game. Yes, they've dropped games, but the percentage of points you'll win over lose against these guys, it's worthwhile just picking Fnatic every single time. That's what I'm going to do here. Time versus Upcoming Stars. Well, Upcoming Stars last week struggled against London Conspiracy, and Titan beat London Conspiracy. So what's that tell you? What's that tell you? Vote for Titan here against Upcoming Stars. I don't know what we'll see. Maybe Upcoming Stars will make a shenanigans play or something, but not so sure about that one. We'll find out. And finally, it's going to be Cloud9 versus Enemy Esports as well. Definitely Cloud9 here, still undefeated. Oh, sorry, actually, lies. You're not undefeated anymore, are you, Cloud9? You got pooped on. Good job, Eager. At least you brought him down to a level for a peg or 2. But that's where my vote's going to go. Cloud9 there against Enemy Esports. Still don't see Enemy actually going to be winning a game out there. As you can see, 2-2-2s all the way this time round. I'm not going to be splitting my vote at all this week. Generally, in the past weeks, I have split my votes, and sometimes they've worked out. Most of the time, they haven't, though. But this week is going to be the week of 2-0s for me. And that's what we're looking at. Week 7 will be coming up after that, and we'll go through that next week as per usual and see where they all play off against each other, because that'll be a big deciding week for a lot of these teams. But that's my week 6 standings. Epsilon, Eager, Trig, TSM, AFK, Fnatic, Titan and Cloud9. If you agree with me, that's cool. If you don't agree with me, I understand. Leave me messages, let me know. Let me know on Twitter, let me know on YouTube. I'll try and keep a track of what you guys voted for and see who came out on top. Good luck in your week of SPL predictions and picks, and may the odds be ever in your favour.